Her and her baby daddy get along too well. Now, most women know that when they encounter a relationship, a lot of women would give you the benefit of the doubt and they would get rid of their male friends. Most women have that, but some women will play the victim and, oh, my friends since the third grade. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Your friend been trying to fuck you since the third grade. Who the fuck you think you talking to? Hey, my friend. Yeah, your friend want to bend your ass over and fuck you doggy styles. What your friend want to do. I'm here to let you know. Of course, you know it too. You just want their attention and you want to play dumb. Of course, you know it too, but okay. But it ain't going to work with me. But with the baby daddy, how can you keep the baby daddy away? He's my child's father. Now, she should have a relationship. That's why I said too well with 4 O's, not 2 O's, 4 O's, too well. Them motherfuckers get along too well. Listen, like they talking on the phone every other day. Now, say, well, AMS, what's wrong with that? She should have a good working relationship with her father, her baby daddy. I think that's commendable. This is the issue, guys. When they is too well, remember, that's 4 O's, not 2. Too well. This is the issue. It could be a red flag that she's still attached to him. That's why I say this video is for really guys who are purple pill minded. Because I don't give a fuck if you is attached to that motherfucker. The only thing I really care about you being attached to is my dick. You can be attached to that motherfucker for all I care. Red pill guy, I don't give a shit. Nah. Listen, do I want girls to get attached to me? Yes, because it makes it easier for them to submit to me, but it's not a requirement. I do not need you to be attached to me for me to fuck you. Does it make it easier for me to get you to submit? Absolutely. But I'm not gonna die. I'll just fuck you a couple times and throw your ass to the side of the road if you won't submit. For a purple pill guy, this is an issue because what happens is, what do I fucking tell you guys? A woman cannot be attached to 2 guys at one time. So if she's still attached to him, she cannot get attached to you. And you have no chance to build that attachment because she won't let you in. See, when you date a woman who's still attached to another guy and she's still conversing with him, the attachment can't be broke. If she's attached to a motherfucker, you live in New York and that son of a bitch live in California, eventually over time, that attachment will be broken. But with the baby daddy, she's still talking to him. And therefore, the attachment cannot be broken because she's still conversing with him. Do y'all guys get that? Now, who is this primarily going to be? This is primarily going to be when the guy, when they broke up because the guy is still like a player and won't commit, or maybe he was cheating, or whatever that situation is. This is not when the woman dumped the dude because he got weak at the end and she was walking all over him and no, she's not going to be attached to that motherfucker. When a woman got a baby daddy like that, when she talked to him, you see she had this little anguish on her face. Like, I hate this little weak motherfucker. Like, if you guys ever seen a woman talk to a baby daddy that she don't respect and she just like, I can't believe I fucked that little weak motherfucker. And she got this shit diarrhea look on her face like, I can't believe I used to fuck this little weak ass bitch motherfucker. If you ever see that, that's when she talking to the guy that she dumped because she didn't want no more. And when she talked to him, she could tell he still want her back. And that's why she got this little anguish on her face because she's like, motherfucker, I don't want to talk to your little bitch weak ass. Not that motherfucker. I'm talking about the dude that she couldn't get a commitment from. That's the motherfucker. She's still chasing his validation. And maybe she the one who ended things, trying to think that if she played that trump card, that the dude would commit. He still wouldn't commit. I get that, guys. I get that. Well, a woman will walk away right? Because she couldn't get you to commit. She tried for 2, 3, whatever years. You wouldn't commit. She finally walked away thinking that, okay, maybe now he would commit, that he see I finally walked away, and he still won't commit. That motherfucker. When you see that relationship right there, you need to be cognizant of that. You say, well, AMS, what's the big deal with that? The big deal with it is, this is the big issue with it, guys. You could be falling in love with a woman who's incapable of falling in love with you. That's an issue, because this is the road to heartbreak. This is how heartbreak starts right here. When you fall in love, when you're falling in love or catching feelings for a woman who's incapable of falling in love with you because she's still attached to somebody else. How this is going to play out, I'm going to tell you how this is going to play out. How this is going to play out, that in a few months, she's going to see that your feelings are so developed and so strong for her. The guilt in her is going to cause her to end this relationship. And she's going to tell you she wants space. That's how that's going to play out. That you are headed for the road of heartbreak. She sees that every day you're falling more and more and more in love with her. And she knows she's incapable of ever loving you like that back. And the guilt starts to build to where she feels, I need to end this, because the guilt is just eating her ass up, because she knows she can't give you that love because she's still in love with someone else. Okay, guys? So that's why you need to be cognizant of it when it's the baby daddy and her are too tight. Not that you really care, because understand, they might not be fucking. I'm not saying they fucking. That's not the problem. For all you guys, this is not an issue of she's still fucking her baby daddy. I'm not even discussing that. Maybe she is, maybe she's not. But let's just assume she's not. The problem is she's still attached to that son of a bitch. And you're falling in love. You're finna get your goddamn heart broke. That's what's finna fucking happen. You're finna get your fucking heart broke. Because she's attached to that motherfucker. You falling in love. It's just a matter of time before she tells you she needs space. That's what's finna happen. Because the guilt is eating her ass up. So you need to be cognizant of that. If they're too tight, they talk way too much. 3, 4 times a week. And this is not a situation where she's doing anything behind your back. This is just a situation of, they're calling and texting, talking every other day and shit like that. And they're using the child as a crutch. But that's not really what it's about. She's still attached to that motherfucker. You need to be cognizant of that. Now, the only thing, what I would say that's different in a situation like this, let's just say the child just had a major surgery or something real serious is going on. Of course they're going to talk every other day. But let's just say the motherfucking child is outside playing kickball every goddamn day, and ain't nothing wrong with that son of a bitch, but yet they still talking 4 times a week. You need to watch out for that. You need to watch out for that. That's all I'm going to tell you about.